Hi everyone and welcome. This is the first episode of Micah's Kitchen and I'm here to make food taste good for you. And you're going to find it very easy to do, my friends. So today we're going to start off with the simple egg roll mixtures. So right now we have a pulled pork egg roll mixture that I've taken some pulled pork, a homemade barbecue sauce, which we'll get to down the road for that, and some cheese, a simple mixture. We're gonna slide that down there like that. And then we've taken some leftover prime rib that I had and turned that into a Philly cheesesteak, where I've got some sauteed peppers, onions, mushrooms, and garlic, and then added a bunch of provolone cheese into the mixture. And that is gonna be delightful. Slide that over there. And then third, one of my favorite ones that I came up with probably several years ago, the cheeseburger egg roll. The ultimate thing for a hangover. And any of these can be used for any kind of party or anything that you want to have, god damn it. Inside this is my homemade mixture of probably about 5 or 6 seasonings for a burger, which you can season any way you freaking want to. You cook that mixture off with some onion in there. You let it cool. We're going to shut the fridge door here too. You don't want to waste not one, right? You let that cool down, and then you're going to add some chopped up pickles in there, or whatever you like in a cheeseburger. So I added some chopped up pickles, a little bit of ketchup and mustard. You mix all that in there, and then I use some nice sharp cheddar, and we're going to roll all that into an egg roll, my friends. This is going to be a simple process. Okay, so first we're going to do the pulled pork egg roll. So I'm going to put these back in the fridge. And everyone remember, as you're cooking or doing anything in the kitchen, always try and clean as you're going too. It makes it much more beneficial when you're working and more space provided. And makes everyone happier when the kitchen is kept clean. And these egg rolls, like I said, we can use them for anything. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, parties. So, you're gonna take your egg roll, which you just buy at any store. It's an egg roll, hold on, let me read the label. They are called egg roll wraps. They come in packages about 16 to 18 in a package. So, we're going to take a few egg rolls here, lay them out on the counter. It's very, very simple too, my friends. And like I said, you can stuff anything in one of these egg rolls. From like an apple pie to blueberries to anything. Anything under the sun. But this episode, we're just going to stick with these 3 right now, because they are party favorites, my friends. And very, very simple once again.
How long did it take you to make the stuffing?
To make the pulled pork, I just put a little pulled pork in a slow cooker there, and then just let it sit for about 4 or 6 hours. Season it however you want. Away you go. You let that cool, pull it apart, add your cheese. Then it sits in the fridge, and it was nothing to do because the pork cooked itself, right? You didn't have to do anything.
So it took you like 5 minutes to throw the pork in and...
Yeah, 5 minutes to season and throw the pork in, and there, away it went. I pour a little bit of Coca-Cola in the bottom of the pan for excitement.
Oh, the secret recipe.
Little secret, just a little partial secret.
Don't be giving all those away on the first
no
one.
way, Jose. Do you know Jose is spelled with a J, too? My friend thought it was an H once back at this place I used to work at KTH. He goes, you know that guy spells his name with a H? And I go, no, the J. It's silent. But that's another story, if that made any sense to anyone there.
We worked with a Jose.
Yes, we did.
Jose, he was a great guy.
Oh my God, I forgot all about Jose.
Back in the Chaudière days, Chaudière Lodge.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where's he at?
The last I heard he was in Toronto.
By the way, everyone, filming here today is the beautiful Steve Nenswitzky from Fishing Canada and former owner-operator of the Chaudière Lodge, where he gave me my first big break in a kitchen where I didn't know anything about anything. And now I have learned so much through there. Thank you, Stephen.
You're very welcome. You learned through a lot of good chefs that we had in there over 10 years.
All as crazy as me, too. Well, not all of them were crazy. Well, we were all crazy together, though.
Yeah, like, I mean, I'll add my 10 cents in there.
I had some batshit crazy moments. Oh, yeah.
All chefs are crazier than shithouse rats. There's no doubt about that. No doubt. That's why they're so good.
can snap in an instant, just like that, folks. So we got a little oil here. You can use any vegetable canola oil. You can use lard if you want, but I just prefer like sunflower oil or canola oil. And you're gonna get that to, I wish I had a temperature thing. We're gonna get that down the road too. But
what setting on the stove?
we're gonna go to about a medium heat here and see. We're almost there. What I like to do for a little test, just a little drop of water. And we're almost there, almost to a little bubbling point.
So that's what you look for, the bubbling?
Yep, just a little teeny little bubble there, and you can put it in there. What I usually do is I'll drop one in for a little tester to get her going.
What are you doing?
Then we're gonna coat this with water all the way around so that it sticks. And if you have cornstarch, it's nice to put a bit of cornstarch in the water, which I do not have right now, but it helps a freaking lot.
So that's just so that your pastry will stick together.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And you can be pretty generous with it, you know? Don't be too afraid. And the key is not to rip your egg roll. But here is the easy part, folks, where you think this is such a complex deal to do. It is not. Just turn it on its side here like so. Both ends meet, touch, little kiss, fold that over, and then just mash it all in, tuck it all in. Look at that, little mini Cuban cigars, my friends. Just like this. You and Tony freaking Montana can do that. See how easy that was? We're gonna do that again, just for you all here. Remember, we're live, Micah's Kitchen. One episode we're gonna explain all the names of Micah, where it originated from. See how easy? Look how picture perfect that is. Yours too can look like mine. If you're that damn good. That was a little cocky, folks. A little cocky.
That's a special.
That's a special egg roll, folks.
So it really is pretty quick.
It really is. Look how fast it is. We're already under a minute here, aren't we? Are we not?
Oh yeah.
Take you maybe 50 seconds to put the ingredients into egg rolls, and then maybe a minute to roll up 8 egg rolls.
Nice. So you worked at a lot of different kitchens, eh? You worked at Chaudière, you set up your own bar-style place here in Shelburne.
Well, I didn't set. I just got to run the kitchen at the Dufferin Public House, which was a great experience for me doing that because I'd never ordered food and been in charge of the menu and planning and helping develop with the menu, which was great. And they're still using some of the foods there that I came up with, which is quite nice to know. Makes you feel good, you know?
A little warm inside.
A little warm inside. It's nice to be appreciated once in a while, folks, you know? That feeling. We got a little crack in our egg roll there. It's not a bad thing.
Oh.
So we're
say no to crack.
Say no to crack.
Just like Billy.
All the kids.
Billy was a guide we had at Chaudière, and he had the most photographed butt crack in all of the planet.
Yes. If you hadn't seen Billy's bum, you haven't seen Billy before, folks. But could he fish? But no pun. Did that boy fish? And still can fish. So now we're going to drop these in the oil, folks. Our oil seems to be heated, and you can adjust your oil right away if it seems too hot. So you're just going to brown these on all sides. And they're not necessarily for eating right away, so you can brown these, cool them, and freeze them. You can refrigerate them for maybe up to, let's say, 4 or 5 days, or you can freeze them for up to a couple of months in the freezer, which is perfect. So you have them all frozen individually, and then you bring them out according to your party. So I had some leftover apples that were starting to go, so I peeled them. And then we sauteed them in a little brown sugar and maple syrup. Then I thought, why don't I add some crumble mixture to that? So I added some oats and made an apple crumble and put that in an egg roll and then made a homemade caramel sauce. That's a whole other episode, folks. Now we got our egg rolls going. It'll take about maybe 35, 40 seconds aside around there. maybe a little longer, depending on. We're going to turn this heat up a little bit. You're constantly adjusting your temperature because when you're taking in or putting out, that changes the temperature, right? Right, Steve?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. Okay, now we're going to give these a little flip. See how they're turning a beautiful golden brown, folks. Sometimes some of them will burst a little hole, but that's okay. They're still a beautiful thing. And while those cook, we're going to put this away now. We're going to get out our cheeseburger mixture, folks. These spoons, I can just rinse off and scoop my cheeseburger mixture. But then you always got to run back and forth, give a little spin, see? Because the ones in the middle cook quicker, obviously.
And then once you get these cooked, you can freeze them, and then it's just a matter of warming them up in either the oven or the microwave, right?
In the oven or microwave, but you're probably gonna, the oven is much better for crispiness now, but you can use the microwave. But in the oven, it would just be like a 350 for like, say, 35 to 40 minutes, and just check as you go. It's pretty simple, folks, and so freaking tasty. I first discovered anything in an egg roll when we had some leftover Chinese food once, and I took it all and put it in a little processor just for a second, pulsated it from the chicken balls to the chop suey to the rice to the noodles, and then I just put all that mixture and all the different sauces that were with it, and then a big goopy, awful looking delicious mess. Put that into an egg roll, and it was better than any egg roll I think I had ever had. Thank you to all the leftover Chinese food places that got me into that.
I'm surprised you had any leftovers.
Yeah, he's funny. He's funny, eh? Did you hear how he made that joke like that? That was at me.
No, my
I will
God.
still hold the happy face of Lord Vader today. Thank you.
Yeah, Star Wars do they?
Big fan, big fan. I was Wookiee of the Year once. How do you get that in there?
Wookiee or Ewok?
Wookiee. Wookiee. Definite Wookiee. Okay, these babies are almost freaking done. And then we're going to get Mr. Steve to be our official taste tester of the 2020, it wouldn't be Winter Olympics, but Micah's first cooking show in his kitchen. Look at this. Look at that color, folks. That's what you want. That beautiful golden. It's not like a golden shower, you want like a golden brown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people pay for that stuff, right?
Uh-huh.
Well, people pay for egg rolls too, so
That's right.
it could be whatever you want.
I'm sure you're speaking from
Yeah,
experience.
speaking from these TV shows that I watched, so I had to flip the channels. It was too. Yeah. Anyways, so a little off topic there, folks. Look at this color. Oh my God, you people would love these. Meaning everyone.
Everybody in the room.
Holy Mackinac. So maybe we're gonna get a little plate out of the cupboard here. And start taking these bad babies out. I'm thinking, you are done. You are done. You we turn down because we've got to make some more roll-em-ups. Oh, you can go back in there a little. These are restaurant style perfection, folks. These are going to make you look like a superstar at any party. Or for the Mr. or Mrs. one night. You want to make one of their favorite foods, stuff that in an egg roll. One day we can do turkey dinner in an egg roll, which is quite nice. With the stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey, and then a little gravy dipping on the side. Oh my God, how could that not be bad? Might be bad for you, but it tastes pretty damn good. Okay, So now, I'm going to take this right over here. We're going to cut it in half and give Mr. Steve a little try. And you can serve these with sauces, of course. Sauces can be a whole other episode. Right when they're like this, I'm going to say you probably don't need any sauce. It's the loudest plate in the world. There we go, look at that. Little delicious egg rollness.
Oh.
Give that a little try, my butterfly. Okay, gonna put these away, buddy. Oh yeah, by the way, they'll be hot as shit. Reminder.
Oh my god.
Hot? Mm-mm. Is it got a nice little flavor, like a bursty?
It's perfect.
Now that we've made the pulled pork, folks, I already got Steve's go-ahead to create the other two because he just tried them and said, all right, well, we got to compare. So now we're just going to make the rest. And once again, these were those two easy mixtures that anyone can freaking do. And it has to be nothing exact to what I have, just flavors that you like. And if they taste good, throw it in an egg roll, my friends. So now we're going to do the Philly cheesesteak. And once again, it was just some leftover prime rib that I had that I chunked up. First I sauteed off some peppers, mushrooms, onions, and garlic. Let them cook down for a bit. I added the beef. I had a little bit of beef stock powder, a little water in there, a little Worcestershire, some other seasonings you may like. Cooled it all down. Chopped up a bunch of provolone cheese. You can use any freaking cheese you want. And voila, look at this mixture. This goulash. And just another little thing, so on Sunday it was my sister's birthday, so we had leftover steak, so we made steak, eggs, and mushrooms with hollandaise sauce, and I had some leftover hollandaise sauce. That's also in here, folks, too. So
That's the secret.
that could be today's secret. We don't know, though. I don't know how that's going to taste, but I thought, how can hollandaise sauce be bad with a steak and provolone cheese? It can't. It can't. It shan't. It shon't. It won't. It will not. So there's this little mixture. We're going to be pretty healthy here too, right? Like, no sense being chintzy, right, folks? Isn't that right, Steve?
That's right.
Right. I always look at food too when I make it. How would I like that? Do I want to be disappointed when I eat this? No. Because sometimes I'm known to have little hissy fits at restaurants when something isn't like it is. Steve can argue that with me, but...
I won't.
I'm known to be somewhat of a baby sometimes, but I haven't been lately. I've been practicing that, folks, so fuck all you all for that. Anyways, see what I mean? Where does that go? So now we're going to take our cheeseburger mixture, and once again, that's just some lean ground beef I had left over in the fridge. Oh, and I had some Italian sausages that I squeezed into that mixture, chopped an onion, and then I used whatever herbs and spices you want, like say some garlic powder, some oregano, basil, Lowry's seasoning salt's nice. I like to use a bit of Worcestershire too, maybe even a little soy sauce, who knows, I could be lying. And then I cook that mixture off, cool it down, add some chopped up pickles, some sharp cheddar, some mustard and ketchup, because I like all those things on my burger. So it's all what you like on a burger. You can even put mayo in this mixture if you want, folks, it don't matter. And then you can have a nice little dipping sauce, say like a homemade mac sauce or something. Or I just like to take ketchup, mustard, mayo, mix those together, very simple. Or even add a little shot of relish. Dippity-doo into this bad baby, and look what you got. So now look at this little delicious concoctions we got here that we are going to fry up. And then we got some more World Championship hors d'oeuvres. You're gonna look like a goddamn hero to your friends, family, wife, husband, significant other. Udder can be from a cow too, right? Okay, we're back. We're gonna coat these little bad bitches. I have a feeling our oil is really warm though, folks. Getting a little scared with that. That's where it's best to have a little mini deep fryer if you have at home, or a little temperature thing. But I've done this a million times, so it shouldn't be burning the house down because we just did this renovation in the kitchen. So now I'm able to cook things like this on this beautiful little island. Being generous.
With the water?
Little water. And like I said, if you got some cornstarch too, you throw a little tablespoon of cornstarch in with that. Beautiful thing, makes the stick a lot nicer. Like I said, these are a nice easy roll. We're rolling up our steak. Sometimes it doesn't quite seal, you can just give it a little quick. And you can even freeze these like this. Sometimes they'll crack on you though, so you gotta be very delicate when you're putting them in the freezer. But it's best to give them a little fried and then you freeze them.
Tip 1.
Tip 1, folks.
Give them a little fry before you
Give them a
freeze.
little fry before you freeze. Watch
Fry
out.
right through or just a little fry?
Oh, you can fry right through or just a little fry. It's your choice too. You can 3/4 that baby or all the way through. There's many, many ways. And you can cook it from frozen after we've fried it and froze it. You can cook it from frozen like any other boxed hors d'oeuvre that you buy in the store. Or you can thaw it and then put it in the oven. It's your choice, friends. What do you like? What you gonna do when the world's largest arms come down on you? Even though that had nothing to do with that, but you still love Hulk Hogan. Probably still do.
You look like a little Hulkamaniac.
I was a Hulkamaniac. Say my prayer, train, eat my vitamins. As you can see, look at this body. How many vitamins is it eating? It's eating them now though, folks.
I would say lots.
Because for Christmas, I got this awesome energy drink. Not energy drink, vitamins, 90 essential vitamins that my friend Steve introduced me to years ago. And now I'm finally back on it. And what energy, and you feel good about everything when you take this bad baby. But that's a whole other topic, folks. All right, as I say that, as I'm making greasy, steaky egg rolls. But don't forget to keep healthy with your cheeseburger, egg rolls, and your 90 essential nutrients and vitamins. And now see, my oil that was sitting there for a while got a little hot, so we're gonna quickly flip these, folks. Hip hop, hooray. And we turned it down. All right, folks. It looks like we got some beauty affection here. Then we're gonna do a little taste off. And why don't we'll make a quick little dippity-doos for these two folks, okay? So I'm not really allowed to show my products advertise the products that I'm using.
That's
on
okay.
TV yet. So we're gonna make a little ketchup, mustard, relish, mayo mixture, and we're gonna make a little horseradish mayo for the Philly cheesesteak. Very simple though too, once again, folks. Boom, 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 couple little bowls, couple goddamn forks, boom, boom. The ketchup. And once again, this is whatever you want, folks. So now we're going to use Hellman's Ooh You Gorgeous Mayo. And apparently this horseradish here is hot as F, but delicious.
Just the way we like it.
Oh, that's probably way too much. About to find out. Just a little bit. So I'm just making a little bit to try here, folks, in our little test kitchen lab. Little horseradish mayo. Then our little ketchup mustard mayo, folks. Which I should have used something better to get this out. But I like to be painful sometimes to myself, you know? It's nice, it's fun.
That's when the snaps
Yeah,
come.
yeah, people like it. I like when I get fucking mayonnaise all over every goddamn thing and then it takes a month to clean it all off and everything. You know you can wash one spoon for 8 minutes in a sink that has mayo on it? It's a proven fact. You can ask anyone in the kitchen. Could be over exaggerating, but. And look at that, little simple. Whoops, and we dumped that in there, fuck's sake. So we got a little side horseradish mayo ketchup mustard mixture together. And I'm Americano, so I don't like having spoons and forks coated in mayo or mustard and that, and then sit in the sink all day, because it makes me a little angry. So we're gonna just wipe those off, folks. It's not a bad thing, right? Isn't it a bad thing, Steve?
Not a bad thing at all.
Not a bad thing at all. See? He's just in agreement, so I don't snap.
Oh, I want to see the snap.
He wants to see it. Can't snap in the first episode.
Even when
Close.
they show the air.
Very close with that, though, let me tell you. Fucking close. And I didn't even do that on purpose, which I don't do a lot of that shit on purpose, because that would make me fucking snap. We'll bleep out a lot of these swears there, folks. For those of you who are religious to our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, or Allah, or alien God, or Santa Claus, whatever you're into, folks, we do not. Okay, let's cut one of these in. We're not sure which one this is. We're about.
Do I get to come and taste test?
Oh yeah, we're bringing in Steve again from the Chaudière Lodge and Fishing Canada. So we're gonna cut into one of these bad babies. Come on in here, Steve. Let's.
Oh, I'm in.
Oh wait, let's get rid of this.
This is
Hold
definitely,
it, hold. Oh,
definitely your
oh, that is a cheeseburger.
surprise.
So you want to do a little dippity-doo of the cheeseburger in there? See what we got? Should have a little. It should make it a little crunchy.
Mm.
Oh, baby cakes.
Mm.
And does it taste cheeseburger? What do you got there? And this is a Philly cheesesteak.
Mm.
I want to try this Philly cheesesteak. I want to try it without the horseradish mayo first. Oh, it's hot. Look at that. You see that provolone? Provolone makes it. Oh my god.
This is the best part about Mike's kitchen. Right?
Cheers, buddy.
Cheers. Mike's kitchen.
We'll be back again.
He'll make you look like a hero.
It's simple. Look how simple that was, everybody.
I'm taking these home with me.
Yeah?